views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, man, hold on. Wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddammit. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerk, pass me the duct tape. Motherfucker. What are you doing? All right, tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this. Tie it a little tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIMRadio fan, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel top. They campaign like a bass end. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that hurts me.
You sons of fucking...
That threw your ass off, didn't it?
Wait, no, turn me... what's going on there? I'm not
She
on.
fucked with you. You're on.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're on.
No, I'm not. Turn my headphones up.
Wait a minute.
I cannot hear myself.
Oh, my God.
I'm not on. Trust me. Oh,
Right,
yeah, there
you're
you
on,
go.
you're on.
There you go. No. She had me down low, is what it was. And now Cockatiel's not on. God damn it. You could tell Ocelot's working the board tonight.
Oh, she said you were going to do this.
You really want to go there with me? Really?
She's prepared for this, too.
Oh,
she
yeah?
has something to...
Oh,
yeah.
Is it right. Now, Cockatiel, let's hear you. Are you there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, she's here. Good. Now...
That's kind of weird, though. Am I the only one hearing her in one ear?
No, actually, I'm hearing her in one ear, too.
Say something, Cockatiel.
Hello?
I mean, I can hear them both, but it's more in this ear.
Yeah. It's you know what, that mic, when Humvee was on there last night, it was doing the same thing.
So I'm going to check into that.
It's the mic?
It may be.
Or is it me?
No, it's the mic.
No, unless you talk out of one side of your mouth, it's the mic.
Yeah.
But even if your word still goes into one main.
Wow. Okay. So, guess what? You guys want to hear my Facebook group story?
Yes.
Oh,
of course you do,
John. Really?
Of course you do.
He got 86th.
I got kicked out of the Facebook group.
Good. About fucking time.
No, he'll just join another one.
Can I tell you about what happened?
No.
Please do, because we're so interested in that you jump on these groups to piss yourself off to get kicked off. We're so interested in that.
You know, no, what it is, I'll see things that piss me off, and I'm like, okay.
But you go on there because that's what you want.
Well,
the hell was that?
I don't know. I heard it too. It was a bang, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go look.
All right. Ooh.
Did he piss off our ghost?
If you get grabbed by a ghost, yeah, well, then nothing we can do for you.
You hear you scream, and maybe
someone in here?
Is Doug or one of those guys here?
Not that I know of.
This is going to be a weird show, isn't it?
Well, when isn't it?
Oh, usually it's not. You know, most of the time.
But you know what? There's been some activity because last night, you remember Danielle was here?
Right.
And we left early because she was getting creeped out. She felt... You locked the door? She felt it on her shoulder.
Oh, it tapped her?
Some older guy. Oh,
it's probably Doug.
It's probably either Doug or Bobby.
Yeah, they're the guys.
Yeah, they own Zenas.
Yeah, they're the Zenas guys.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Oh, they must have heard him and they shut the...
Good
they
point.
shut the door back there.
I didn't realize they were here. Actually, even if they were, fuck it.
Yeah, I didn't know they were here. Well, we got to watch.
There's a shock for a
because they
statement.
actually have the double doors there. Oh, you can leave that one open. That's not a problem.
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay, cool. Oh, they closed those two doors there?
Yeah, the French door.
Oh,
wow.
All right. This is very entertaining for our watching and listening audience, you know, but
like they're not used to that.
So, listen, you got to hear about the Facebook group story.
Well, guys, we're just trying
Oh,
to
please
damage control here.
tell us because
You're just trying to get control of who?
It's not damage control.
Damage control of who?
Well, because your big fat mouth they had to go shut all the doors.
Well,
they heard you all the way across Las Vegas Boulevard.
I'm doing my show. God damn it! It's 7:00.
Well, I gotta talk to you later. We got some changes up on a couple things, but
well, it better not be about my show.
Well, no, they have a new meditation thing here, so we can't scream. But we'll work it out. We'll figure it out.
Respectful.
I'll be like,
the other
right, you sons of fucking bitches.
Well, you're just gonna have to be inventive and think of a new intro. Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, yeah, maybe you should. It's going to be a new year. Maybe we should. Yeah.
Hi, you fucking prick neck faggots.
Okay.
There you go.
You know,
yeah, maybe we're doing a different.
But you got to bring it in. You got to have excitement, man. But anyway.
Well, yeah, you can do that.
Well, we'll talk later.
We'll figure it out.
Well, but anyway,
he's dying to tell us about this.
Gotta tell you, man. Gotta tell you. So here it was. I had an observation, and I'm looking because I was, I go check out these women's profiles when they post or whatever. It's it's a Facebook dating.
Yes, we know.
And so I go check out their profiles, and when it says occupation, a lot of these women have on their stay-at-home mom.
Oh, we're back on that one again already?
Well, I'm giving you a little back. I'm giving them background
for
because
ones
they
that
didn't
don't know. Okay.
Yeah, because they didn't know. And the stay-at-home mom thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, if you're single, then how can you be a stay-at-home mom? Don't you have to be working, or don't you? How are you going to provide for your kids if you're a stay-at-home mom?
Oh, come on,
there's a lot of ways to do that.
Cut to the chase. You were just calling them welfare moms.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Well, no, some of them.
No. That's what he was doing.
Well,
I understand what you're saying.
You can't judge them all.
Wait a minute. You're talking to him?
Okay. Well, hold on.
It's
See,
that
you guys, I'm
blanket
not
statement again. He likes those.
I'm not getting a fair trial here.
Okay,
So
I will shut up and listen to
So
your whole
here's
story.
here's what happened. So I put that in there. I said because what I'm trying to if anything, I'm trying to do them a favor.
Like what?
And I'm trying to let them know, women, don't put stay-home mom on the thing because you're going to scare guys away. Because it makes you look unindustrious. It makes it look like
if they've got kids.
You insulted them.
Oh, yeah.
horribly.
No.
It does. When it's a stay-at-home mom, I leave it. I'm like, oh, I'm not talking to this bitch, because it looks like she's looking for a guy to take care of her.
Ooh.
That's the vibe.
I got 3.
I wonder. I'm just shocked that he's single. I mean, this really shocks me.
Wow.
I mean,
seriously, you did not go there.
Oh, I went there. And
he's dancing around it too.
I feel I have the right to be there.
No,
you don't.
Why not?
Because it's just like when somebody judges you about being blind and walking across the street and they say, "Oh, sir, let me help you out." You're like, "Fuck, I can walk across the street by myself." But you're automatically making judge, jury, and decision
Move
about
your
this
thing a little bit
homemaker
more that way so we can hear you better. There you go.
About this homemaker who you think is just sitting on her butt all day long, lolling around.
But
How do
guess
you know
what?
you're not talking to an educated female who chose to raise her children?
Oh, don't do this. I'm telling you, don't. Go ahead.
No, I'm going
ahead.
there. Because she or he has the right to raise their children at home, and how they get their funding it's completely their own finances. If they get it from the state or if they get it from a trust fund.
But how do you know she's not on there looking for a guy to pay for that fucking?
You don't know that,
do you
but
know
you gotta
she
leave that
is?
door open. How does somebody know when
It's
they're
one of those
talking to
things where
you
you just
that
don't
you're
wanna
not
find
looking
out.
for somebody to be their own your fucking little white cane?
You're assuming facts not in evidence, just like people, you get mad when they assume with you.
And that's
Well-
exactly what you did.
Well, you know what? But here's the difference. Here's the double standard McDifference that I always run across.
McDifference?
When people assume about me, oh well, they don't understand, and I should just cut them slack. But yet when I'm doing this shit, oh no, it's
No, but
rip my
it's a
fucking
two-way
throat out.
street. No, we're not saying ripping your throat out, but you've got to give the same.
Oh, you wait a minute. You're talking to him?
No, him.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking to him.
Yeah.
He has to get.
Well, no.
Did you not listen to the last night's show?
I know. I've known Brett I've known Maxwell for many years, but what I'm saying is this. As long as you live in your little freaking bubble of like, I'm always right and everybody's always SMJing me, you're never going to find a door to open for you to make yourself grow and have more people into your life because you automatically just judged that person who is a stay-at-home mom.
Give that girl a drink. Thank you.
What?
Hey, they're over here giving you props. Is what's going on?
Yeah.
No, but I know a stay-at-home mom. I know 2 stay-at-home moms, very well educated, they've traveled all across around the world. They just choose to stay at home to raise their children instead of letting the system raise their children.
You can't do that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. You can't do that.
So
That's not right. If you're going to have kids, you should have at least a buttload of money and a good paying job.
she does.
And if you need to get a job and you're anything but a secretary that has not made it through high school, you should be executed.
Because just the facts, and I know a lot of people don't understand this because people don't understand this today. It's called healthy planning. You plan to have children, and you plan for those expenses. You plan to stay home for the next 5 years.
Does anybody truly plan children? There may be a couple.
Well, no,
but
they
just
truly
kind of
don't.
pop in there.
But the 2 women that I do know,
But
they plan to do this.
That's
they
a whole
work
nother
really
argument.
hard to go ahead to stay at home with their children, so their children will have a better quality of life, in their opinion, to have their mom at home.
Okay, but you can't do that when it's a single family household.
Why? Why can't you do that?
How the hell are you gonna? How's the kid gonna eat?
What is it your concern what their finances are? You're not
Because
living with them.
I don't want to be that person that they're depending on or leaning on.
Because maybe you just outed all these stay-at-home moms that that could have been a potential person for you to either be a companion.
You know why?
See, I told you I get it before you did.
Because you know where they live? You want to tell them, Jerkman?
Welfare Lane.
No, Colon Tickle, Arkansas.
Tickle.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's got
And
nothing
Colon
to
Tickle,
do
Arkansas is
where
nice
they
because it
live.
tickles.
No, I'm saying it's
why-
it's way long distance. It's not something that I would even attempt.
Then why are you even on the site then?
Because
Is
it
it a
agitates him.
dating
He knows
site?
there's
Because
something to
there
yell
might
about.
be some people in Vegas on there, or there might be some people in, who knows, fairly in close proximity. But I haven't seen any.
There's nothing wrong with you starting dialogue and you filling those people out who say that they're a stay-at-home mom or a dad.
He doesn't want them. They are a worthless piece of shit to him. Am I right?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right.
You're honest. You like to put it out there like
You're
it is.
right.
And that's what he would
Okay,
say. They're a worthless piece of shit to him.
So Jerkman, you're a piece of shit dad. You want to know why? Because you
Why? 'Cause
don't
he
have
works?
a real fucking job. You don't punch a
Yes, he
clock
does.
from 9 to 5.
Oh, yeah, he punches more than a clock.
No, he's
That
at home with
motherfucker
his
works-
children. No, he's at home with his children. So what's wrong with that?
No, he's working.
No, but he's still technically a stay-at-home dad. He doesn't answer to anybody.
Yeah, I do. My mom. That sucks.
Okay.
Well,
Age of
he's not
46.
I like how you try to twist it, but it's not
I'm
working
not
that way.
twisting it. He's a stay-at-home dad. He can go ahead and choose to say, "I'm going to have AK or Ocelot sit in for tonight because I want to stay at home with my children."
What? Doesn't he want the shows to continue
He
on
does.
All Talk?
He takes care. He
Oh,
takes
wow.
care
He
of
just took a
everything.
shot at you, Ocelot.
You're
I know
prejudging
he
because
did.
some of these women may have businesses, but they choose to be a stay-at-home mom.
Well, you know what? I just would hide my whole relationship status if that were me. I would just hide it on Facebook and
But
just
that's
where
not
it says
being truthful.
where it says ask for relationship. If you wait until somebody asks and then give it to them. But when you're putting it out there like I'm a stay-at-home mom, it might raise a red flag for somebody and like myself.
But some people find that appealing.
Well,
that the woman's willing to put her children first, her family first, before going out and working 14 hours, 8
by not
days a
feeding
week
them.
or whatever.
Okay, but all right. So this is a long. But let me get to the point where I got kicked out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
So I basically
kicked you out too.
Well, what they did is they took my post down. All right, fine. And
Who took it down?
Oh, the admin of the group or some shit like that. So then I wrote in the group later, I said, it's really funny because, it turned into a really heated, nasty debate, as you probably could tell. And I said, it's really funny that in here, when you have an opinion that differs from everybody else's and you just don't follow suit, they're very quick to shut you down.
But wait a minute.
And I said, not the kind of people I'd want to date.
I think
you did the same thing.
I think you would be happy that they put that up there.
What?
And the reason you would be happy is because if you don't want that type of woman, then she's announced it to you. You can just bypass it. So why would you have a problem with that?
Hey man, I was trying to lace them, man. I was trying to let them know.
You were trying to fucking start some trouble.
I was trying to let them know, you know.
You're trying to, yeah, see? Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were trying to start
He
bullshit.
was trying to start trouble,
Well, it was kind of half and
and
half.
he got his ass called out for it.
And kicked the fuck
and
out.
kicked the fuck out.
Well,
which is what he should have fucking got.
Well, and I, like I said, well, you know, when my opinion differs, I get kicked out of the fucking group. So, which is some bullshit.
How many groups have you been kicked out of so far?
FB groups? Well, okay, let's see. Pretty much two. One was a blind group.
How many of you have ever been kicked out of Ocelot?
I've never been kicked out of a group.
I've never been kicked out of a group.
Are
Have
you
you ever
in
been
any-
kicked out of a group?
No.
Man, you're
Oh
solo
wait, I
on
take
this.
that back. Yeah, I've been kicked
Really?
out of goal ball.
What the hell, what the
that
hell's
was
go ball?
That was.
Do we really want to know?
Oh,
17 blind people kicked me out of their group.
17 blind people?
it's a blind. Yeah, it's a long,
Okay.
fucking crazy
All
story.
right, well, she's been kicked out
I've
of
been
one.
kicked out of a group.
So been kicked
I
out.
haven't
of
been
the group.
kicked out of any, but I
I've
don't
never been
really
kicked out
join
of
them either. But
Well, that's it.
I'm in a few groups and I've never been kicked out.
Oh.
this guy looks for trouble.
You
And
know,
he
I
laughs
just-
about it,
I
see?
speak my mind. That's all. What
No,
the fuck's wrong with
you
speaking
look
my
for-
mind?
No, you look for
look
trouble.
For trouble and you
Judge.
speak bullshit,
You-
try to
you look for
judge
trouble
everybody
to-
on what
yeah.
you think they're doing versus what
Exactly.
you know.
Okay, but what's wrong with me speaking my mind? Even if it's
Because
crazy
when
or
It's
Someone else-
uneducated information that you're putting out there
Ooh,
because you
she said
don't know
uneducated.
what it is going on their point of view.
Okay.
You're assuming.
But
you
how
know.
many times do people
Exactly.
assume with me? And that's okay.
We
No,
never
no
said
one
that
says
was
okay.
Of course
But what's
they do.
good for the goose is good for the gander. You're playing one side against the other and wanting to be able to do what you want and not take any
It's
responsibility for
almost
your
like a
actions.
spoiled baby.
Did you say spoiled baby?
He is a spoiled baby.
Well, he did want to put in a diaper.
No, you know what? It's just funny that when your
You gotta
opinion,
be
when you
quick
don't
to-
fall suit, you know, with everybody else's sheeple opinion, you know, then all of a sudden they want to kick you the fuck out of the group.
Okay, I agree with you on that part because we're entitled to our own opinion.
Absolutely.
We should not be kicked out for voicing our own opinion.
But you have to insert your opinion everywhere on everything.
But when
That was one time though.
but when
Most
you
of the stuff I
literally-
posted in there, I never had a problem. It was this last post that got me so much shit.
Well, I'm having a hard time understanding why you had a problem with it, though. Because wouldn't you want to know that? If you prefer not to date a woman like that or even get involved with a woman like that, there it's announced for you. You don't have to waste your time getting to that point
You're
and trying
doing
to
me a
find out.
favor.
So why wouldn't you want that put up there?
Well, yes, I put it out as far as like, you know.
Start pissing people off.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
I want to let them know too. You know,
Let
hey,
them
look,
know. Why would you feel the need to let them know?
I don't know. Well, they're bitching all the time about I'm not. You know, I also get sick of the posts of I'll never find anybody and nobody wants to be with
So
me.
what does
and
that
all
have
the
to do with
woe is
them
me
being a
fucking
stay-at-home
posts.
mom?
all right,
Well,
because
the-
we
those
all,
same women.
we all get that way.
But
Yeah.
the same women do all that bitching all the time. Oh, I'm never gonna find
Oh,
anyone.
so you're generalizing right now.
Yeah.
They do, but that's how it is.
But
man.
you mean to tell me there's not been any other people on there that have not been stay-at-home single whatevers
That
that
have
don't
said
do
the
that?
same
That do
things?
that?
I don't know if it's not just them. It's
Okay, so
it's not really
just
singling
them,
them
but
out.
you singled out that particular group,
Group.
even though it's not just
Just
that
that
particular
group.
group that's saying this.
So to me, it sounds to me like you're already agitated with the fact that they are not the kind of women you would like to begin with. So you wanted to nail them.
Yeah, it might have been it.
Yeah,
But you know what?
Might have been it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what is it.
But I
Pretty
told
much
you.
was it.
But I told you the funny irony of all that shit.
Right.
Is then somebody started chatting with me, and
So you found a chick.
well, I'm not. We're not
What would
dating.
you, what
we're
would you
just
ever do?
talking.
What would you ever do if? Okay, now supposing.
But that's what's funny.
Wait.
Here
You
it
got
is.
86, but how'd you end up talking to some girl?
Well, this is prior to me getting 86. She messaged me and she goes, "You know what? You had the balls to ask what I've always wondered, but never was always too chicken to ask." And I was
Supposing you get on one of these groups, okay? Now you're talking to this girl. You guys have a lot in common. She's telling you about her feet and all these fucking little sexy stories. Now you're getting a wing ding fucking boner over this. You know, you've been talking for a couple weeks back and forth.
Right.
Now
goes
you're
the hands on the
really
legs.
into
You said
her.
feet.
And I mean, she everything you've ever wanted. But at the end of this conversation, after 2 weeks of you really liking her and wanting to be with her, it tells you she's a stay-at-home mom.
Well-
because she didn't put it up on her profile. You didn't know. You didn't think
Right.
to ask. Now what are you going to do?
well, wait. Now let me. I would ask the circumstances. Like, well, how do you provide for your
Well, then here we go. So now you'll ask the circumstance for them, but generalize everybody else's circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, fuck
That sounds pretty close-minded.
Well, you know what? You know what? That's what's worked for me, and so.
So you're sticking to
But
it.
it's worked for you. Are you not still single and looking? So therefore, I don't think it's really worked for you.
Well, no, I mean,
we already talked. You got to find somebody to at least cook for you, even if it's a gay man. You got to stop eating this crap.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No, seriously, you should stop eating that stuff. I mean, I don't know about Cane's. I never tried it. It might be good.
Cane's is good, man.
Never tried it.
Good shit. But, I mean...
Shut down.
No, I'm just. Well, you know what? It's yeah. Well, whatever. You guys are gonna believe what you believe.
Well, how are you gonna contact this girl now, though? If you
we still talk. We're friends on Facebook. Matter of fact, she listens to the show.
She does.
Yep. She
Wow.
wrote me. She was like, "Dude, who's that guy that was giving you all the shit last night?"
Oh, talking about me?
Yeah,
Hey, that would be me if you're watching again tonight.
That's
Jerkman right here saying, this motherfucker, that's me. And the one that's giving him shit again tonight.
That's right. That would be our job, is
Yeah.
to keep him in line by giving him shit. Not letting him.
Because he gives everybody else
float
shit, so we
his
give it back to him.
Yeah. Well, you know, but that's the thing. So, and I knew I was like these people were, because matter of fact, she did say something about, you know, I'm surprised you have any ass after the chewing you got from the group or something like that.
Oh, from the group you got kicked out of?
Yeah, because they were jumping on my ass too. But you know, it was just funny that because I have to share the popular opinion. You know, all of a sudden I'm
You don't have to share
in
the
my groups,
popular
I don't
opinion.
always share the popular opinion. Matter of fact, sometimes I'm the complete opposite of what they're
guess-
agreeing to. But it's all in how you put it out
it's the
there.
way you go
too.
about it, I guess. Yeah, that you just generalize as long as it's not somebody that you're interested in or somebody you give a shit about, you will generalize and put them all into a group. Like, as a matter of fact, just like cruise control says not to do.
Well, you know,
you group them into a group thing.
But see, I don't believe in you generalize and you judge. I hear that shit all the time, man. But you know,
That should tell you
do,
something.
Too. You generalize and judge people too.
But guess what? When you go to get a job, you know what they do? They generalize and judge.
Well, then you wouldn't mind it that they generalize and judge you for being blind, right?
Well, they're going to do that anyway.
Well,
I make fun of it.
Oh, okay. So that means no more Sidey McJesus, right? Because,
look at him. He's like grabbing his core. He's like, oh, no.
I got some Sidey McJesus shit. I got some Sidey McJesus shit. You know, but what do? You know, there's really nothing you can do. It's the way the world works. And so guess what? I can bitch about it. They can bitch about me, and we can just bitch together. That's what we'll do. You know, whatever. We're
Jerry, she's over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's funny. So you got to join another group? I'm sure you are.
Well, at some point, I might even go in there as my Maxwell page. Then I can really.
Oh, so you went in as you?
I went up as my regular.
Right,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. You went as yourself.
So I should go in as Maxwell in these groups.
But you got to keep in mind, they're still going to see the same picture, so you're going to want to change your picture.
Yeah, well, or just join a different group as Maxwell.
I would join a different group. I mean, you've got to harass a whole new set of people.
You're right.
It's time to get kicked out of that third group now. So, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
At least have 12 down by the new year. One for each month.
Should I? Ooh, you can do that one.
Oh, God, don't give him that goal. Don't give him that fucking goal.
Hey, you know, the only group that I've been very cool with and really enjoyed is Society for Barefoot Living.
Jeez, really?
Oh, that's a fucking shock.
Wow.
You know?
Would have never thought that.
Are there any stay-at-home moms there?
I don't know. I
And he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
See, now he doesn't care.
That's
yeah.
right. All of a sudden,
Because
it's
it's all what
a
he wants.
non-fucking issue.
But you know what? There's men in there too. Obviously, it's a lot of guys in there. But I've made some kind of fun friends, man. I've had.
But you don't worry about whether they're stay-at-home moms as long as they're giving you Tootsie Toe stories, huh?
That's it.
No,
Yeah, see?
Jerkman thinks
He
it's
spit all
just.
over the mic on that
I know,
one.
I saw
Jerkman
it.
just thinks it's Jackham's stories. No, a lot of it's people who are actually into. They do barefoot running and they do everything. They're just.
But wait a minute. Okay, when these things are going on, don't tell me you're not sitting at home doing this shit.
It depends on
exactly. It may not be the legs he's rubbing at that point.
Sometimes it's guys that are in there talking about that shit. I mean, there's dudes in the group too, man.
Then he's just thinking Red Lobster.
Okay, but yeah, you know what? He's just trying to cover what he's really there for.
Right.
But there's guys too.
Right.
Yeah, that's
There
like
are guys
that's
there.
like me going saying, I went to a strip club, but there's guys there too.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah, see.
so there's guys in there.
That's right. They're there to see the same
and
thing.
you know what? I have dialogue with them too. I talk to everybody.
You talk about their tootsies?
Not about their feet. We don't talk feet.
Of
in there.
course.
So I mean, they do talk about their feet, but I mean, not. It's more health related shit.
Well, then why do you not have an issue in there? You mean
Okay, that one just hit
you?
me.
What?
You spit on her?
Oh, did I spit on you?
Damn, all the way across the board.
Damn. Well, you get me wired up here.
So apparently inside of there are no there's no single mother stay-at-home moms.
I don't know.
There's no assholes or women or men that say anything fucked up in there.
No, because they all love feet, so therefore.
They don't love. They're just
they're like Zeus and goddesses from Olympus.
They just
they are.
They're just people that live a barefoot lifestyle.
And you're okay with everything in there.
Right.
Yeah, everything's fine
it's
in
okay
there.
to be a stay-at-home mom when you live a barefoot lifestyle.
Life.
Yeah, well.
So would that be a cool though? What if she was just barefoot and always walking around the house and stay
And
at
pregnant.
home?
That's fine.
Cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Would you like that?
That's fine.
And she was
At
collecting
that
welfare?
point,
Sure.
Is
Why
that
not?
okay?
Just love
Why
it.
not? That'd be great.
What about if it's a man?
No.
Unless there's Red Lobster involved.
Yeah. Oh, damn. We'll be right back, bitches.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now.
you need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement. Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fix at your front. My tongue's replaced in the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster in a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you'll be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STEM Radio. STEM Radio.
Yes, there we go, Ocelot. Very good.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we all know Ocelot's working the board
the
tonight.
group you got kicked out of.
That's right.
Yeah, and fuck that group for kicking me out. How about that?
Okay.
Like those apples? So,
as a matter of fact,
But did I not call what he would do tonight before he even got here?
did.
Well, you saw it on Facebook. That's why you called it.
No. I'm not even talking about the group.
What?
I'm just talking about the reaction with me running the board. I said, he's going to give me shit.
Well, I always
Why?
give you shit when you're behind the board.
Yes.
Because I told her, I said, will you run the board night? You want to? She goes, yeah. She goes, and I want to. Would you say something about I'm going to give?
I said I'm going to give him
Maxwell
shit. You know
some
that,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
Well, so what was I going to say? So
You were going to say how much you really truly are looking for a good woman in your life,
Who's a stay-at-home mom
and what you want to
living
do
on the welfare
you
system.
You want to look at life a little differently and change your mind on some things, and that way.
No, you know, I hate that bullshit.
Change your life.
Fuck
Change your
changing
mind
my
to change your life.
I'm not changing my mind. I don't need to change my mind. You know, that's the funny thing. Everybody always wants to get you to change.
No, you need to be open to change.
No, fuck change.
This is the reason why employees don't hire people in your age group, is because they're not open to change.
What? They don't hire people in my age group? What are you talking about?
Because it's been known that once you pass the 30s, people are so set in their ways. They're not really. They're not
almost 40, but not quite.
Okay, so I have to disagree with that.
Yeah, I would have to.
Because I'm well into the other end of my 40s, and
Right.
I think I take change actually very well.
Okay, so that's
So you can't make it an age thing, I don't think. You know, it's just it's a personal thing. It's just how I am. You know, but yeah, a lot of people have tried to get me to change, and they're gonna fix me, and they're gonna do all that.
Who?
But just people over time. Just people over
I wanna
time.
hear people. Give me
Motherfuckers I grew up with. I don't know. You know, people in college thought they could change.
People who know
me.
you?
No, people in college, you know, in the dorm. Well, you know, we're gonna. I had teachers when I was a kid that used to, you know, well, I'm gonna change the way you think. Well,
Do we
you know
actually
what?
have anybody watching?
We actually are showing 1. We were up to 3 at one point.
Oh,
We're down to 1.
okay.
You pissed them all off. It's probably people from your group.
Everybody tune in and watch Maxwell rip you apart. So, no, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with who I am. I don't think that, as far as I know, I don't need to change anything.
I think we all need to grow and change as life changes, and we need to be open.
You always have to change. I mean, no matter what, your body's going to change over time. You have to adjust to. There's changes happening.
Well,
It's going to happen.
We'll
There's
change
nothing
when
you
you're
can
ready
do.
to change. When things are going to, when you
Well,
feel.
no, sometimes that's not true. You're going to
sometimes
change.
you're not aware that you need to make that change, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh damn, okay, I need to make these adjustments.
Takes that epiphany sometimes to realize that some things, like me, I mean, look at what I was doing for years, and did I have a woman? No. Was I going to get one?
But you
No.
guys act like that's the be all, the end all. You know
Well,
what I'm
no,
saying?
but you do have to adjust around certain things. You have to
But
look
it's
at your
about life in
faults.
general. It's not any one thing in
Right.
particular. It's about life in general, and life is about change.
Maybe I'm just happy with how I am. I'm not unhappy with.
Are you really happy though? Honestly. No, seriously,
you're
are you?
right about the old folks home.
Yeah. I mean, damn.
So you don't want nothing different in your life. You're just totally happy with everything the way it is. Everything.
Pretty much. Pretty
All right,
much.
well
Okay,
then.
pretty much is not everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, it would be nice to have someone in my life, but I mean, it's not something that.
Okay, but if that's something that you would like to have, I'm not saying it's a necessity. Don't
Right,
get me wrong.
okay, yeah, it's not a
I'm saying,
necessity.
but if it's
Right.
something you would like to have, then maybe you do need to look at some things, and maybe there are some changes that you need to make within yourself in order to fulfill that desire.
Yeah, well, I'm ready to make those changes. I'll make them. You know, right now there's no need to do it. I mean, if I feel the need to change them, I will.
Can't argue with that. I can say that for me, and again, I can only talk about myself. I can't talk about anybody else.
Right.
I know that I constantly have to reevaluate and make
Well, you do.
changes within myself because life is always changing.
Well,
My
you do.
situations are always changing.
To really be honest with you, had I not changed my idea on some things and the way I thought, what I have now with Danielle would have never happened. She would have. No woman wants to be with a man that is constantly putting himself down, feeling inadequate, and have absolutely no self-esteem, have no fucking confidence in themselves.
Well, I wouldn't say that about myself. Shit, I'm an asshole. You know that.
But what I'm saying is for me personally,
Right.
if
everybody's different about things that
Oh,
need
right.
to change.
I mean, I'm going to have my depressed days. I'm going to have my off days. I'm going to have my great days and stuff like that. But constantly walking around the way I was not going to attract what I really truly wanted.
Right.
I was going to attract what I was doing at the
Putting
time.
out there,
And that's not the kind of person I wanted.
Well, and that's you're right. So yeah, well, right now I'm good. I mean, there's nothing. Nobody's really just jumped out at me. I've, you know, and you're thinking.
Okay, but in order to get somebody to maybe jump out,
But I don't
maybe
think-
there are changes that you need to think about making within yourself to attract that person.
See, I don't believe Jerkman. I think the situation came to you, and then that's when you realized, okay, I'm gonna fix this. You know?
No, it didn't, because think about this. I mean, really sit down and think about this. How many talks did we have outside and at the other place? And
Right.
not until I changed my way of looking and thinking about things did that door open up. Not until that time. All those other times, I was, you know how I was talking, you know how I was seeing and feeling things. That door did not open until I changed something within inside of myself and realized that needed to change. I'm not changing me as a person. I'm changing the faults that I had and things I need to improve upon. And with that came a better way of life and different people into it.
Even me with my ongoing friendship and so forth. There, look at how much just in the almost 2 years now that I've known you guys. Things have changed within me, within that particular relationship, within our particular relationships.
With all of us, right?
Right, because there are changes that you make.
Well, yeah, but they, I don't know if they're necessarily always conscious either.
No, I'm not saying they're all
sometimes
conscious.
Sometimes shit happens. You just change up and you're like, oh man, I stopped doing this or I stopped doing that. I've changed a few things. Jerk, remember I was telling you about taking the vitamins and I feel more awake and more positive and more this, more that.
I'm not saying you're not taking some steps towards the right direction, but you actually started falling where I did. I mean, we both were. We were both in a bad spot. I mean, and we honestly were. I mean, if you sat back and listened to the shows that we did, we had good shows. No, we had good shows. But if you listen to what we were saying and what we were talking about, we were never going anywhere. We would have stayed right. And you actually even started taking a bigger nosedive because you started trying to pull out of it. You got hooked on Twinkle Toes out there in fucking California. When it didn't work out, you started taking a nasty dive. You hated everything and everybody around you. Not that you don't already, because you're just a bastard that way.
I hate everybody. You know that.
But no, you were just, and you realized that night that we all did a little fucking intervention pretty much, and you started losing it on the air because you realized at that point that you were actually taking a dive in a direction you didn't want to be.
Right, and then you're right. I saw that, and I was like, oh, don't want to go there. And then things kind of fixed themselves up a little bit, and then we talked again, and life is fine.
But you really do want somebody. I've seen you before with somebody, and I've seen you without somebody. You're just like me. Of course you're going to change. You're going to dimple cake like you like to bust on people's asses about, smile and laugh it up there, fucking baldy. Because I've seen you do it. And you want the same thing. You want the same thing everybody else does. It's just that sometimes.
Well, but I'm not going to go out chasing it.
No, but sometimes we all become little kids. If I can't have it, I don't want it. Then we all become oppositional.
I'm running the board.
Oh my God, I can't even talk now.
Oppositional?
Oppositional?
We all become oppositional.
I feel like a Jewish person in a little room.
Why? Is it a gas chamber?
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Because I just farted?
But you just, and I think that's where you're at. You want my honest opinion? I think you're at that stage where you want it, but because it's not happening, and you feel like there's something you got to change, you're just going to be defiant against it. Like, I don't want it then. If I can't have it the way I don't, and we all go through that.
I'm not gonna. I mean, right now I can't really see what needs to be fixed. So I'm just gonna.
I guess probably part of it would honestly be, as one friend to another, probably honestly would be just the way you look at women, the way you talk about women, and it's kind of like, okay, me and you have both talked about this. We know a certain person that we say, if he would just loosen up the fuck a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
No
question.
And you're kind of creeping down that road in a little bit of a way. Yeah, you are. Not as obviously as bad as him.
Oh, yeah.
But you are creeping down that road of hating women and saying things to offend them.
Right.
I wouldn't say it's hating women. I don't hate women.
No. Okay, so it seems, let's put it
seems
this
that way.
It puts that out there that people, that persona that you
the perception that you do.
And that we know that that's not the case. However,
and you're quick to judge.
People with things that you say and the certain aspects of them look at that and think, oh.
Let's change this to Maxwell's therapy hour.
That's right.
I've always been quick to judge. I mean, you knew that cockatiel back in the day.
Yeah,
but has he gotten worse?
Yes, he has gotten worse.
See?
Ever really?
Yeah, because at least you had your listening ears on.
Yeah.
You
don't even turn them on anymore. You
so
no, seriously, you don't.
Your skills suck.
Even for when, even for when
my listening skills suck.
Even when I first jumped on the show with you,
you're not listening to these two.
You actually have turned things off a lot more, and it's really progressed over the last year. I mean, really progressed, and I would say with the last 6 months.
Yeah, the last year, but yeah, you're right. I think the last 6 months even more so. Yeah. It's been just more out there, and more
of like a spoiled brat that can't get what he wants.
Yeah.
And I'm not being mean, but that's kind of what it is. It's sort of like well, if you ain't gonna give it to me, then I don't want it anyhow.
Well, fuck it then, right?
Well, see, that's it right there. Right there.
That statement right there says it all.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, what are you gonna do? If you can't get something, then you're gonna try for something else.
I guess it's just, and I'm not saying.
Back to your patience thing again.
Yeah, and not saying you can't have an opinion,
right?
But not every time is an opinion necessary. There are some things that you're going to see that you just don't like, but you don't have to put an opinion into it. You can just say, I don't like it, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to announce it to the world.
I guess, but I mean, hey,
kind of like in the group there. Okay, you believe that every woman that's a stay-home mom is pretty much a welfare whore. But it wasn't necessary you put that out there, but you felt you needed to. Why would you feel you needed to put that out there?
Because you're quick to judge.
Well, maybe I'm quick to judge.
But you are.
I've always been that way, though.
But it's not even so much I think you're quick to judge. I think you're looking for a reaction. You're looking for attention.
Well,
yes,
maybe. Yeah. But I mean, I do this show, man. This is what I do on the show.
We know that. But what I'm saying is, even in offset things like that, you're not doing your show there.
Although I'll tell you though, I think I was kind of a softie, man. Honestly, I'll have to go back and listen to some of the other shows.
Right.
But I think now I've gotten a little more what I want the show to be as far as the kind of person I'm trying to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
But your bashing has gotten worse.
Yeah, well, a lot worse. Yes.
Yeah. Well, but
I mean, come on. It was what was it? 29th of October, I believe it was, or the 30th. And you were talking about if the kids came to your house, you were going to come on a rag and give it to them.
that was when I wasn't actually going to do that.
I know, but just the fact that you said that was just
I say a lot of fucked up shit.
Then you're like, well, you know what? They could take it out to their mom.
Right.
Yeah, what was the purpose of that statement?
He was talking about he didn't want kids come by and get candy.
I don't
just turn your porch light off.
That's what I said.
I didn't have a problem. I was actually home on Halloween anyway, and nobody came by, so we were good.
But I guess what I'm saying is that you have just taken your anger to a different level.
Maybe.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that it's not a bad thing if you want to be there, but if you want things to change, then it is a bad thing.
Well, I mean, I can't really, to be honest with you, to be fully honest with you, I really can't complain. I've got it pretty good.
Well, you do.
And I'm not saying you don't. There's some people got way worse situations.
Well, yeah, but the problem is, and I hate to tell you this, but there is one thing you're missing, and everybody can see it, but you. You are missing a good woman. That's what you truly want.
Why is that such the goal, though? I mean,
you know what? It's the goal for everybody. I mean, come on. Let's be
honest. Maybe some people don't want that shit right now, or just
you don't.
I kind of agree with him.
You don't?
I waited to get.
Well, no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for him. I'm not saying for any specific date or any specific time.
Why is this got to be such a big push for this?
It's not a big push. I'm just saying that's what I can see you would like, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong.
Well, and that would be nice, but at the same time.
And you know how I know I'm not wrong?
No.
Because you've went after Twinkle Toes, Tootsie Toes, and you went after her hard. If she would have accepted you and been there, you would have been head over heels in love with this fucking woman.
I would have, but that's one person.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm not just going to go out there and chase.
So that does say you are looking, is what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not saying you have to chase everything out there.
I'm not saying you have to settle.
And I don't want to.
You shouldn't settle.
I'm not going to be one of these desperate ass people on these date sites either that are like, oh, never, fuck that. If it comes, it comes.
Then why are you on them?
Because it's just having an oar in the water. That's all it is. I'm not trying to, snag something and be like, oh yeah.
You're not waiting for any fish to come along.
They will.
You want the special one, everybody does.
Yeah, exactly.
But once again, so you just proved my point.
Okay, and what's that?
You are looking. You're not.
The point is, I'm not trying to force something.
No, you're not forcing it. But what I'm saying is, you're looking. You're not in the position right now where you're just totally happy without anybody. There are people that are like that. There are people out there who's like, hey, I'm at a point in my life, I'm not looking for anybody.
Right.
I'm settled in. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with my situation.
Well, I'll tell you this.
You've got 99% of what you want.
Sure.
The 1% you're missing is
Yeah,
what sets you off a little?
Yeah, and it's like the hardest thing for me to get.
Right,
you know?
and that's what I'm saying. And
So-
you're like that kid. Well, if I can't have it, then I don't fucking want it.
Well, that's it. I mean, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, you can't sit there and squeeze blood out of a turnip.
No.
You know, I mean, you're just gonna be like, all right, man. Well, hey,
But I guess that's why
it's
we're
not here.
saying. I guess that's why we're saying once you change that little bit of maybe don't throw your opinion everywhere of everything. Don't prejudge somebody. Find out who they are before, because you're not doing that on the footsie site. You're not prejudging people there. Why?
Well, because they all seem to be okay people.
Because they're all like-minded of what you want. So for you, that's acceptable. But anybody else that comes along and may have a different opinion than you, or put out something that you don't find acceptable, that's not within that group that you like, then you're willing to throw your opinion everywhere. Don't tell me that there isn't one girl on that place or on that thing that's not a stay-at-home mom. But because they may be talking about feet and that, you're more accepting of it.
See, that's a very. I think you got the right idea, but you're looking at it from a very shallow perspective.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is, because he's like, oh, if they talk about feet, then all of a sudden you're all over it. Not necessarily.
He's not necessarily saying that.
No.
He's just saying because
the group,
you're on this Tootsie Footsie website or whatever it is,
it's a
and
group.
if this person's a at-home mom, you don't care because you both think alike. But on this other website that you were on, because you guys don't all think alike, it was like the number one naughty word to say an at-home mom. Do you see what I'm saying? I understand. I understand where Jerkman's coming from. I mean, do you understand where Jerkman's coming from?
No, I see where he's coming from.
You're leaving a huge exception for this Tootsie Footsie website.
I see, but you guys are looking at it
another
like it's a foot fetish thing. It's
No, that's
it's
not
got
what we're saying.
It's got nothing to do with. Okay, let's say you're on another like-minded website, like Rappers for Us or something like that. Okay, and they're all talking about all these Coolio and this person and that person, and I don't know them. But because you guys are all like-minded and you start talking to
You're
a
not looking
chick
to pick
and she's
anybody
like,
apart.
and she's like, oh, you're like, oh, you're hitting it off with her, and all of a sudden she says, I'm an at-home mom. I believe in raising my children first, and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, because you guys are like-minded,
You open a dialect
you're
with her.
going to turn around and say, oh, it's cool because she's a cool chick, and
Right.
she's taking care of her kid. She's doing what she feels
More
morally,
accepting of it.
Yeah, value necessary to do that.
Right.
But on this other website, because you guys are not all like-minded,
You're
were
ready
quick to
attack.
judge.
Yeah, you're quick to judge
You
on
know,
that.
there's something about the date site thing I think that just rubs me wrong in general.
Then you should stay the hell off. Yeah, don't go on them.
Yeah, well, I guess so.
Yeah, just kind of go to what you like. I
Yeah.
mean, bottom line, you're going to these websites and you're making yourself mad for no reason.
Right.
I mean, besides show
Well,
material, that's really you're just
Well,
making yourself mad.
And I had Experience Project. I've had some annoying situations on there.
Right.
But it's not really a dating site per se. It's just
a reading thing. Yeah.
Yeah. People read shit on there and
their experiences in life, and you're going and reading them.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, just stick to what you like. I mean, because first of all, you're not going to find a girl near you want anyhow, because they're already going to rub you the wrong way, no matter what.
Yeah,
so
because,
why be there?
And see, that's the thing. I was talking to somebody about that today. Like, a lot of these women on these dating sites a lot of them are socially retarded. Nobody fucking,
That's most of the world nowadays.
I know.
Yeah, that's the majority of the world.
And it's like they say, no wonder I'm single. No wonder these women are fucking single.
Well, and that's true. So then stay away from them. Hit the ones you like. There's where you're going to find the person you're like-minded with, and that you're going to find acceptable, and you're not going to want to feel the need to rip them apart.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, because look at me and Tootsie Toes. We're
right.
still cool.
You were like-minded.
We talked about our shit.
She could have been a stay-at-home mom, and I don't think it would have bothered you.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
You might be right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you ask her?
She's not.
Damn, you know something?
What?
I'm going to have to up your price for this therapy. I'm telling you. This is like...
No, I appreciate the therapy. I like it. It's good. That's one of the reasons I do the show.
And now, so what just happened, because he wasn't changing you, now you have opened yourself up to...
Exactly.
Well,
right.
but you know what? And I've kind of been
a new idea.
I've kind of been thinking about this for a while, actually. I've been
so
like,
it's got
oh,
nothing
fuck.
to do with change. It's got to do with opening your mind up.
Well, and that's it.
And sometimes seeing things for what they are while you're not looking at them for what they are.
So people are not telling you to change. They're just telling you to be a little bit more open-minded.
Mm-hmm. We're doing this for your good. We don't want to see you old and be beaten in a nursing home. That's your
I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen anyway.
No, it's going to happen.
He's laughing now.
Yeah,
I hope
it.
God,
Wait till they start.
Mom's got life insurance on
Yeah.
you.
Until day 29 of the pillow covering under the face.
Yeah, well, you know.
And Mom would agree, saying, I would beat him too.
There's always going to be some, that's just me.
But no, you know what? You're still going to have enough to bitch about. This world's fucked up. Going on them sites and stuff is doing nothing. What are you going to do one of these times? Okay, you get on these things, you get yourself worked up, and you know damn well you do. I know you. You get on it, pisses you off. You get that anger inside. You want to start attacking. One of these times, what if you're on there like, you son of a bitch and fucking whore, goddamn stay at home. Oh, my heart. Oh. And you're home the fuck alone. You drop dead from a heart attack over nonsensical bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen anytime, I guess.
Yeah, it could. And you're getting older. You keep working yourself up over this stupid bullshit. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And you're going to be all alone. You're going to drop the fuck over. You're going to hope to God somebody will be there.
That's a pretty extreme situation.
But it happens all the time.
Happens every day.
Happens all the time.
So, do you think I work myself up that much, man?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
I mean, because I see you come in here the next day. And
I've seen you get red in the face.
This is
glowing.
This is a 24-hour turnover time, and you're coming here burning mad.
I think I gotta go back and listen to some of my shows.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, damn, was I really that fired up? Was I really?
You have to listen.
Yeah.
Now listen,
Yes.
okay? Don't just agree with yourself. Listen.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to Jerkman and to
I'm listening to him.
Where to where he was last year to currently where he is now.
Look at it. Max, honestly, look at this. Where are we now? We're in a whole new All Talk. Everything's been redone. I've got a good woman in my life. Things are looking up for me. Had I sat at the other place and stayed and kept doing in the same thought pattern I had, I would still be there and probably even more miserable just because I stayed there and didn't get out of it.
Yeah.
Don't keep pulling yourself into hatred because it just accumulates over time, and you get to the point where you're going to be sitting limped over your fucking keyboard after having a heart attack, dead.
Well, I still gotta, I still gotta have my edge.
Well, you can have your edge, but I'm saying just don't cause your extra edge. You not only do the show.
I've got an edge for you. Here it goes.
It's called. You took us to break. Wow. Hey.
We're gonna try to keep him from having a heart attack till we get back. So stay tuned here to All Talk Radio, the STIMRadio Show. We'll be back with you momentarily.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerkman. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some hoochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your front. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters, so turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts if you
download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yes, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
STEM Radio. STEM Radio. It's the shit that hurts me. When I see
Welcome back to the show that pisses this bald guy off all the time.
Oh, man. Fuck.
We made it in time.
So,
I'm here, and they're out there playing around.
I should have. Yeah, see, and I can't even blame it on Ocelot.
That
now.
time,
Can you believe
no,
that?
you cannot.
Damn.
That was all you.
Well, you know, I got an SMJ.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
And she's got to get the SMJ up.
Get the SMJ music going. Yeah. We're going to talk about some shit.
We's going to talk
You can
about
always get him
some
a sound
shit.
box. You know those plastic boxes.
Yeah, put him in it.
A sound box? What do I do? Scream in there?
Yeah, and no one can hear you.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Jerkman?
Oh, Jerkman's got to tell you.
Oh, it just says Sighty McJesus, and if you go back out.
I see it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, you guys going to join with me on this one? You going to sing with me? Of course you are, right?
Never.
Yeah.
Never?
We're not AK.
I'll
She
sing
loves
Puff
singing
the
it with
Magic
you.
Dragon while you do it.
Puff the Magic
Really?
Dragon?
No, seriously, don't do it now. Just sing Puff the Magic Dragon. He can come in with that.
Oh, yeah.
Really? You want me to sing?
Yeah,
Puff
go
the
ahead.
Mag- I don't know the whole thing.
Just start it out.
I sing horribly.
That's okay. We want to hear this.
Puff the Magic Dragon, live by the sea.
He's blind.
In
Can't
the
help it.
land of somethingness.
Help
In the land of
somethingness.
The land of somethingness.
Little Jackie Cracker, I think his name is.
Jackie Cracker?
Is that his name? Little Jackie
I don't know.
Smacky.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know.
Find the Sighty McJesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
I
like,
can sing Itsy Bitsy Spider.
I think he should just go
went
and...
up the
you just can't find it, can
water
you? God
Oh,
damn
I
it.
got it. I stopped doing it.
came
Put everything back in, so
raining,
now you
washed
get to
the
go.
spider out. Okay.
All right, we going to pop it
10
in?
little monkeys jumping on the bed. One.
Okay, all right.
One fell off and bumped his head.
No,
you forgot
broke
that
his
part?
little head.
Broke his little head?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, monkey's broken now?
Yeah, that's
broke his
right.
monkey head.
Broken
All right, here we
monkeys.
go.
All right,
Now you
here
guys
we
are
go.
going to try
I'm
with me
done
for real.
singing.
Don't even want to be ass raped by a monkey
Oh,
either.
yeah. Oh.
He's blind. He
Gotta
can't
save that
help it.
blind man. Gotta save him from danger.
Look out, Blinky.
Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers.
Pad those walls
All right.
down. He's going to bump into them.
There we go. She's even fading. I didn't even have to tell her.
That's right.
Man, all right. So yesterday, check this out. I went with my dad to lunch, and we went over to the Sammy's Pizza Kitchen across the street. And so we're over there having lunch, whatever, and I'm eating, and some guy, I think he was just a patron of the restaurant, all of a sudden grabs a bunch of napkins off another table and brings them over and looks at my dad and says, "I brought him a bunch of napkins. It looked like he was kind of struggling with his food." Like, so, you know, which is funny because I wasn't even really, I didn't have anything spilled on me. My hands weren't messy. You know, it was just, you know, let's bring him some napkins. So he's probably struggling, you know.
But what gave him that sign? I'm just wondering.
That's what I want.
Go through
Probably all the
the
Mexican
act
juice on his shirt.
of it.
I didn't spill anything on myself,
What
though.
were you having?
Pizza? I was eating pizza, actually. I had a New York style pizza.
Were you trying to eat it when it was hot?
I have to say that
Yeah,
I've
it may have been
seen
still
you
hot.
eat
Yeah, that's the
pizza,
problem.
Yeah.
and therefore I could say
You know,
that would be the
okay,
reason he thought you were struggling.
I'm going to come out right now and say something
boy
that
does not
happened
wait
the
for
other
his
night
food to
here.
cool down.
Okay.
And do you know why AK left the room the other night?
AK left the room?
She did.
Remember when when Jerry had that pizza and she saved a piece for all of us?
Yeah, yeah.
AK had to leave the room.
Why?
She did not mention this, but it was well known by the looks we got that she could not handle standing next to you eating the pizza while you ate it because you had both fists at the bottom of the pizza and you were literally going like this. You sound. Even I turned around and looked like, what the hell is he doing?
I mean, I had my back to you, and I was like, "What the?"
Because me and Jerry were standing with our backs to you because we were standing like over towards the thing. AK was standing next to you, and me and Jerry must have both had the same look and turn around at the same time, like, what the fuck is that?
That was me eating.
You're
I
gonna have
know.
to teach you how to fold it like a
Well,
I guess like in New York.
It was the sounds he was making.
Oh, it was the sound.
As he
Seriously,
literally
he was going like this. He had both
shoveling it
hands
in.
on the bottom part. He was going like this.
I've never heard him make noise. I'm sorry, Maxwell. I can't vouch for this one.
Well, it was pretty noisy in the restaurant, so I don't think anybody heard anything, but maybe something they saw.
Well, no, because I noticed that
But that's
you
how
don't
I-
wait for your food to cool down.
Oh God, what are you talking about? No, I remember going to Popeyes with him, and I watched this man. They just pulled it out. We got our stuff. We sat down and we ate, and I seen him going. I mean, he's really ripping into this.
I know it's hot, isn't it?
And I thought, okay, it must not be that hot. So I bit into it. I burnt
Yeah.
my tongue, my lips, my inner mouth. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, he did that at Cane's tonight, and when you see his face, it almost looks painful when he's
But he doesn't
eating
care.
it. So I'm thinking that maybe the guy saw his face eating that hot pizza that he.
Yeah, but you know what
was
the guy could have done? He could have come over and been like, "Hey, man, would you like some napkins, dude?"
Oh, I mean,
But you know what? But it's nice because that's one thing you complain about when we go out all the time. Did they bring us extra napkins? Ask him for extra napkins.
Oh, wait a minute. So he complains about it, but when they come do it ahead of time, then he's pissed off because they SMJ'd him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Oh, so there's a win-no-win situation here. What are you, a bitch? The ones you talk about all the time? Did you say, you can't win with them?
Oh, but I thought you respect women now, and you can't be calling them
No.
bitches.
I'm speaking from
male or
the
female.
yeah.
That's neither.
That's everybody.
Yeah. So is this what you're saying to us?
Well, I mean,
he was just being polite, just bringing you some extra napkins. That's all.
yeah, but if I was cited, he wouldn't be doing that shit.
Oh, no. That's
Oh,
not.
no.
That's
How
not
do you
true.
know that?
Oh, because I know.
No.
Trust me, I've been blind for 39 years. You can't.
I've had people
and I've been
ask
winning
me
this one.
if I wanted extra napkins,
And I've been
or
cited
even
for
put napkins.
46 years,
Right.
and they still bring me extra napkins.
And did you hear the key word that Cockatiel used over there? I asked you if you needed extra napkins.
No. I've been out of buffets, and they're like, "Oh, we just brought you some extra napkins."
Oh, that's fine, but it's the way. It was his way of doing it. It's the way he went about it. I brought him some extra napkins because he looked like he was
You
struggling.
get insulted because it wasn't a friend or a family member bringing you extra napkins.
And the reason he would have said
Well,
that.
how come he couldn't speak directly to me?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Why?
The reason he did that is because he was probably making eye contact with your dad at that time, because your dad was probably wondering why he was approaching the table. So he was speaking to your father at the time about you.
But I'm a grown fucking man.
But
How about you talk to me?
No. It doesn't matter. He was talking to your dad, and he's not going to talk to his dad through you. He's not going to turn around and say, it wouldn't make any sense. If he's looking at your dad speaking to your dad, he's going to refer to you as him. I brought him some extra napkins.
Okay.
So your dad was probably giving him a look, which you probably don't know what sighted people do, that we give each other looks, and then you feel as though you have to explain why you're doing something.
Okay.
And that was probably your dad may have given him a look like, what the hell are you doing? And he's probably like, I brought in some extra napkins. That's all. It's not a sighted thing. It's not a blind thing. It's just a thing.
A courtesy thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't
it
know,
just happens.
Me and my dad were a little perplexed. We were kind of like,
Well, that's right. And that's probably right there. Exactly right. Your dad probably looked perplexed to him or like confused, so he felt he needed to explain what he was
But
doing.
my dad was still perplexed after the
What'd your
situation
dad
happened.
say?
I go, well, what did he mean, Dad? And he was like, I don't know. And he said, and I said, did it look like I was struggling with the food? And he was like, well, no.
He probably just brought extra napkins, and your dad gave him a look, and he felt he needed to explain.
Have you been in there before?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why they automatically know you're the man who needs extra napkins.
Come on in, guys.
I don't know. For me, I thought it seemed kind of SMJ. Here's the other SMJ. And this person, Cockatiel, little Shauna. Yes. And she's blind. So, and what she did yesterday is she put up this post on Facebook, and she was talking about this blind girl who's a gymnast, and she wants to be the first blind gymnast and whatever, which I think is kind of strange.
Why? I think it's awesome.
No, I think it's awesome, but why do you got to play up the blindness thing? Just be a gymnast.
Because it's the same thing as me and Testosterone we're watching a cooking challenge thing, and a blind woman actually won the whole 12.
Because she can cook.
Well, no, but they.
It has nothing to do with being blind. You can cook.
It does.
God damn it.
Because you know what? Because it brings more awareness. You should be elated because these people are bringing more awareness that you guys aren't disabled and invalids and you guys
but they're making us look more. Look at that. He wiped his ass. Isn't that great? He didn't lick the shit off his fingers or anything. He's just a super blinky.
It's got nothing to do with that, Maxwell. It's got to do with because you're again
Very
being
special.
I am not
closed-minded.
a trailblazer, Jerkman.
He's a
You are
trailblazer
being
blinky.
closed-minded again.
I am not being closed-minded. This is
No,
just
because it's actually helping your cause of saying, I don't need somebody to stop in the middle of the street and help me walk across the street.
That is true. That is true.
Because now,
That's showing
because
more
now
independence
people
that
can say,
people would think that you don't have.
now people can say,
That's some
oh,
bullshit.
blind people can cook.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, blind people can go ahead, and I know you guys idolize this person, that guy who, that 16-year-old who went up Mountain Kilimanjaro.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that
I
guy?
idolize that guy. Every morning I go, God damn, I wish I could be more like that.
No,
We
but
know you
listen,
do.
There's something I've always wondered.
It gave blind people more respect of that they didn't have to turn around and be disabled.
It's just
and
funny.
people wiping their butts, but you're giving
You
people
can wipe
more
your own butt?
awareness.
Yeah.
I didn't know
of
that.
it.
Want to smell my fingers? Just make
No,
sure.
I'm okay.
No, thank you.
Brett, Maxwell, you should be happy because you just need more awareness, and then you won't be SMJ'd all the time.
Wait, I need more awareness?
No.
No, sighted people need more awareness.
Oh my God.
But that's the thing.
Well,
How are they going to get more awareness? You explain that to me. If nobody is going out cooking or walking across the street, and they're all blind, and the gymnast and the person who climbed Kilimanjaro, so how they have to have more awareness?
How about just
So
seeing
if
them
we
as a
put
good
you in
gymnast?
box-
Well, wait a minute. Let me
if
ask
we
you a
put you in
question.
a box and we say, oh, we don't have any awareness, so we must think that they put on a cape at night
Wait a minute.
and fly around the
But
freaking
I do
moon.
have a question because you're always against us sighties. Now, what if she was a gymnast, okay?
Uh-huh.
What if everybody in the motherfucking place was blind?
Okay.
How would she be a gymnast? How would they catch her? How would she know where the fucking bar was?
Well, I don't know.
If you had
Fuck,
a
I'm not
blind
gymnast.
trainer, a blind gymnast, how many people would be bouncing off fucking walls and...
What? Was that an attempt at a joke?
No, that wasn't an attempt at a joke. It's just being
So
serious.
what you're saying, the audience is blind?
So, no.
No, what are you saying?
I'm saying, okay, if you have a trainer, the trainer's blind.
Okay.
The gymnast is blind.
Okay.
All the other people in the fucking place are blind. He's saying they don't need sighted assistant, but yes, you do.
I wasn't talking about
you know
that.
what?
I was talking about somebody tard-bareening somebody for... Oh, wow. And it was another blind person doing it. I was like, why are you so...
Because it brings more awareness to that you guys are capable, that you guys aren't
How about
infants
this?
or infants, that you constantly need help.
I don't know.
Okay.
He wants to put a diaper on my chick, so he may be.
What you've been
His pants and stuff.
crusading for the last 39 years is that there's more awareness now, and you should be super ecstatic about it.
Well, no.
You
I
should
think,
be holding up your blind banner and walking around. What are you talking about?
You know what? Here's the thing, though. In 2015, there shouldn't be that kind of ignorance anyway.
Because there's no awareness. We're bringing more awareness as we evolve
This shit is all-
every year.
I mean, the fact I think it's great that okay, she's a gymnast, she's awesome, whatever. But why are people going, wow, she's blind, she's a gymnast? That's
Because
great.
people may want to know that she's blind. Bottom
And because
line.
it's a good,
Well, you
it's a
can't really
great
hide something
accomplishment
like
for
that.
anybody, blind or not blind. You see what I'm saying? But because she is blind,
She
brings
gave a
it
little
to a
extra
whole
work
new,
that someone that's
different
sighted
level.
wouldn't need
exactly.
to do. And
'Cause
saying,
she
look,
can't
hey,
just watch it.
she went out and got what she wanted.
I guess for me, it's like like when people tar-bareen me for having a job. Wow, you have a job, you work. That's really great.
But see, you're putting it on you. It's not about you.
Well, just any blind person. It's like, well, how
maybe
about just
maybe for her, maybe she likes that. You know,
maybe she does.
Remember the first
I don't
time?
know.
Remember the first time you actually fucked a girl and wasn't a man because you couldn't tell because you were blind? You were so excited.
Yeah, it was great. Although I stuck it in the wrong hole.
That's what I'm saying.
But then I was going by the smell though.
Yeah.
Like wait, one smells like fish and one smells like ass.
Too much fucking information. Thank you.
That was just disgusting.
Jerkman did it, not me. It's all Jerkman. I'm putting it on his ass tonight.
You just went a little bit further.
I just embellished a little bit on Jerkman's point. That's all I did. So no, I just don't think the tard. I call it tard-bareening. Like it's might as well shake a tambourine because someone blind is fucking put their clothes on. Without assistance.
But the more awareness that your culture or whatever.
My culture.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
You guys don't even have a culture.
Wow, you have to sit back on this one.
Well, no, because he already knows because I've talked to him about this between the deaf culture and the blind culture. They don't have any unity. The reason why the deaf people don't have as much slack, just as much.
And those motherfuckers make sounds all the time.
Exactly.
And
So
you
they
make
look
fun of them.
they look retarded.
But
at least my ass, I'm sitting there going, you know what I'm saying?
But in the deaf culture,
shit.
hearing people already know that they're capable of doing it because of all the awareness that has happened and taken place in the last 20, 30 years. Okay.
Okay.
You guys don't even have any culture or define any or whatever you want to call it, because you guys are always so against each other of saying that was a retarded that she went ahead and giving that kudos to the gymnast. Well, you know what? That may give somebody who's 14 years old, blind, hope that they can go ahead and be a gymnast too. Why?
I don't know,
Why
man.
are you laughing?
I'm laughing because like we grew
But
up
there's nothing-
totally
there's nothing
hopeless,
wrong.
going, "Oh my God,
No
I'm
one
blind."
said you guys grew up
You know, you
hopeless,
just
but
do what
as
you
a
do, man.
society, they need to be aware, and that's what they're doing. They're bringing more awareness to it.
I mean,
but see, that's you do what you do. Not everybody's built on the same level.
Well,
Not
no.
everybody.
You're
Some
going
people,
off of your
some people do need
experiences.
that.
That's
and,
all I
and-
can
and
do.
a young girl like that
I
may
can't-
need
I'm
those
not in somebody
accolades.
else's shoes.
A young girl like that may need those accolades to keep going. Maybe maybe she tried a billion times to get on that goddamn thing and fell the fuck off and was going to give up. But the fact that she kept going through that and made it through and actually became the gymnast, she was expecting the praise, just like anybody else would, sighted or non-fucking sighted. You sometimes drag it in when it's not needed. That goes with anybody. Sight has nothing to fucking do with it, or blindness, nothing.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
man.
I don't. You know, when I got that fucking award that night, I was ecstatic. Why was I?
Of course, because you worked for it. You deserve that
Okay,
award. That's
and
why.
exactly the same thing she did. She deserved that.
Of course she did. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have gotten the award. I'm
Right.
talking about the person who was, oh wow, that's so amazing. She's the first blind gymnast. I think that as a blind person, she shouldn't be tar-barreating her.
Wait a minute.
She's not tar-barreating
So as a
her, she's
blind
giving her
person,
kudos.
so as a blind person, it should have never been
You're
mentioned
downing
once
it.
she was blind.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that either.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, well then
You guys
what
are
do
missing
say?
my point.
No, I'm listening to your
Well,
point.
I'm asking what you're saying then. So they should have never mentioned she was blind. That's it.
I'm not talking about the media itself, but I'm talking about the other. This is some girl that we know who
Mm-hmm.
But
happens to
it
be
gives
blind.
inspiration. That's what I was telling you about.
She
about the
inspired that
guy.
other blind
Yes,
girl, bottom
exactly.
line, or guy.
It's just like the guy who whatever climbed Kilimanjaro. He inspired a lot of other blind people that hey, I can go hiking
Sighted
too.
people do the same
I can go
thing.
ahead and climb.
I've never
the
been
face
inspired-
of Yosemite or whatever.
Right.
You know, I can go snow skiing because somebody else blind
Look
went
at
snow
it. Look at
skiing.
it this way.
I don't look at Stevie Wonder as a blind. Oh, he's such a. I think he's just a great musician.
We've got
I'm not even tripping off-
Clarence here with us right now.
We got company.
Now from and Clarence obviously is a black man, so I'm sure at one point in time
Oh,
that
he would know.
that even like Martin Luther King, someone that steps up and does something helps other people to realize their potential. Bottom line. And this is what it's all about.
I don't think
has nothing to do with color. Has nothing to do with sex. Has nothing to do with disabilities.
You just do what you do.
Right.
You have to be done
That's what I'm
with
saying.
awareness.
You don't need inspiration to survive and do what you
Why?
do.
Some people do
Some
need
people
inspiration.
do. Maybe not you. You're too busy jacking off.
I mean, I don't think. Clarence just does what he does. man.
Listen, I've been sitting here listening.
Okay,
and you know
what do you
what?
feel?
And it's a great conversation,
right?
But you know what I hear out of anything? I hear all of these accolades and accomplishments that people who are blind have. But you know what? That shit doesn't just inspire blind people. That shit inspires people that can see.
Exactly
bro. That's
right.
what I'm sitting there going, what's missing in this deal?
That's because because sighted people put their shoes on.
No, you're wrong. You think this is what you think.
See, you're talking about getting some pussy. You turn into one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If I see
I wanna hear
somebody
his.
jumping off of a pole, if I see somebody spinning around like they do with these gym, I don't care. To be honest with you,
It's the
if there's
talent itself, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's in itself.
That's what I'm saying.
So
But listen to
I
finish.
understand what you're saying, Maxwell. Hey, listen. In the real world, this is just the way I feel. In the real world, if I was by, I would probably like, hey, I don't want to be singled out for every little freaking thing that I do.
Right.
But reality tells me that there's always someone out there, sighted and unsighted, that can see my story or see your story and become fucking, excited about it
Exactly
and go on to
right.
do great things. And hey, and you know what? 10 years from now, they may go, I used to be a worthless son of a bitch. But one night I was listening to alltalkradio.net, and here's my boy Mac, and I just couldn't fucking believe what this guy had accomplished. And you know what? 10 years from now, instead of being in prison or in county jail, what the fuck? What
I mean, you know what though?
What an improvement.
But I should inspire. Here's the thing. This is my thing though, dude. It's I think that I almost called him Casey. So I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry, man.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, yeah, there's a guy named Casey.
You don't know Casey.
Yeah, yeah, Casey's a little different case. But anyway, no, Clarence, man, I think they should inspire you as a person, not because they're blind.
But he is that's what he just got done
I
saying.
know, and that's why I'm agreeing with him. That's my deal.
But the fact is that some people don't overcome disabilities. Some people stay in those ruts. To see somebody come out from a disability, hey, it can afflict any of us any damn day of our fucking lives. You know, just because you were born blind doesn't mean that tomorrow I can't lose my fucking legs in a goddamn car accident and go out and do something and accomplish something that would inspire other people. That because I didn't have those legs, that would have never done that. So don't knock somebody for being disabled just because they want to put that little bit of extra in there and say, look, I accomplished this with this. You know, you are too busy trying to fight this fact that you guys are, everybody that's blind or anybody that's got a disability is totally independent and blah, blah, blah. No, you're fucking not. Just the same as the sighted people are not. So get off the horse that you're on and realize we're all fucking human. We've all got our special disabilities. We all inspire people. And whatever that fucking reason is, we do inspire people. Be happy that we do.
That's some bullshit.
Sounded good.
That's just bullshit.
That's bullshit.
No, it's bullshit. Because it's like, you know, when I get up and do my thing.
So let me ask you this, Maxwell.
Now,
if
when
some little kid came up to you and he was blind and he turns around and he says, I'm inspired by you because now I know that I can go ahead and have a job.
See, but that's not
because I've been told
I don't
that
have to put
I'm
tape
blind.
on the corners of my room so I don't bump into them and knock my
Exactly.
other eye out.
Exactly.
See, that's.
And how many other
But
blind?
it's that mentality.
But listen, how many other blind people in that you've known through life have actually been inspired by you? I can think of one person right now.
I think the only sighted motherfuckers are the ones who are they always say I'm inspirational because they're putting they put their shoes on
You
me.
didn't listen to me. You did not listen to me.
What the fuck? Okay, what, back it up. What did you just say?
He said, "Back it up, bitch."
Because of other blind people in your life, you have been an inspirational to those other ones, and I can name one person right now.
You know what though? See, I'd rather be informative than inspirational. That's it. That's my thing. I'd rather inform. I'd rather let you know what you can do.
They're gonna
rather
say,
than
well,
inspire
if he can
you,
do it,
fucking
I can do
inspiring
it
you.
too.
Well, guess what, dumbass?
Huh?
Even doing that's going to inspire them. What the fuck are you talking about?
But it's still informing them.
It
to
doesn't
what they
matter.
can do.
If you're informing them, you're still inspiring them. So
Yeah, I don't know how many
I don't give a
times-
shit whatever way you want to fucking put your bullshit spin on it, but that's what it is.
It's not a bullshit spin.
That is a bullshit spin.
It's it's informative versus inspirational.
I mean,
when
if
I
you,
get up and
if
speak,
you grew hair tomorrow, that would inspire me to try to grow some more.
I shave mine off. I do that on purpose. But no, I've heard people say before, when I come out and speak or whatever, I've heard you're very inspirational. Well, I'm not here to inspire you. I'm here to inform you.
Why do you have such a problem with inspiring people?
'Cause
You seem to have a problem with it.
Because I don't think it's for me. I've
I'd
never
be happy to know that I inspired somebody.
Have you ever idolized anybody throughout your whole life?
Good question.
I mean, there's people that I looked up to, and were like,
Okay.
Okay. And did they inspire you in any way?
Maybe, yeah. There's been
Okay,
some people that
motherfucker,
inspire-
then shut the hell up.
I mean, they may have, I don't know if it would be yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, see?
But-
Yes, I'm going to inspire you right now.
You're going to expire me or inspire me?
I'm going to expire you.
All right. We'll be right back, bitches. Here we go, Clarence, man. What do you think?
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STEM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your front. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If
you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you, you are my girl. Hip-hop bangers life. Hip-hop bangers life.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yes, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Now, this shit really hurts me.
Oh yeah, bitches. Oh yeah, bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking irks me. So, it's the final stretch, guys.
Final, 20 minutes left?
Final 20 minutes.
20 minutes and we're
done. What are we going to talk about for 20 minutes, huh?
I'm sure something's pissed you off somewhere
Something's
that you
pissed
can
me
talk
off.
about.
You know, I think I got that all out of my system.
But you know
Oh,
what?
wait. We got that recorded, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
I believe so.
Okay.
Should be.
Okay. So,
But you
I'm
know-
going to replay that one.
But that last whole conversation actually inspired me in a way.
Did it inspire
Yeah,
you?
it inspired me.
Yeah.
The fact that you're blind, that you even get around, do these things.
And you know what? And
You amaze me. I want to poke my own eyes out and follow your lead.
You should.
No.
That's not what I want to do.
You need to take out your eyes and donate them to him, just like the guy
So,
down at the
wait a
corner
minute.
store.
If I give you one of my eyes, then we both can see.
Yeah.
We want one of my eyes?
But hey, sure, man.
You only be half blinkies.
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
what can I say?
it'd be a partial.
You blink on one side, I blink on the other. We'll just make sure we're in sync.
What are you going to say? In sync, blink?
Yeah, sync blink.
Well, here's what I know.
Okay.
Here's what I know. But I understand where Maxwell is coming from. Here, every day and every time you do something,
right?
I guess it would be kind of hard for me to take for someone giving me accolades for
Everything.
for picking up a fucking bar of soap,
Right.
or something like that.
See,
It's
Clarence Hill.
so after a while, you know, when that shit piles on.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you know, I think over the years, you know, you be go like, okay, fuck, give me a break, okay? Give me a break. This is the shit that I normally do. But however, dude, when you're up on the fucking tightrope, or
That's
when
different,
you're flipping
right. A little
around the
different.
gym,
But
you know, you are inspiring somebody.
But
you really are.
Give them props for what they do, not for being a blind person.
Well, that's what he's saying. But he is. It's exactly what
Like I
he's
was
saying.
using-
He's not saying. Nobody said they give her accolades because she bent down to pick up a fucking bar of soap. But what they are saying is that what she did was a hell of an accomplishment, and with it
Right.
being blind was even a little bit harder, I'm sure,
Right.
for her.
Right. Well, I mean, you know,
Was
like,
cooking hard for you?
well, because it was scary.
Yes.
You know, it was scary to me but obviously once I did it, I wasn't, you know, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, no,
Now-
I would,
now
give you, I
love
would
it.
give you accolades for picking up a bar of soap if you were in prison and to get ass raped. Then I would be like, hey, you did a good damn job. Other than that,
or would you be standing behind me?
No,
Getting
thank
ready to
you.
poke me?
No, that's okay.
I mean, even the guy who teaches you to cook.
He's blind.
Exactly.
So, but
is he inspiring you to cook?
No, but he's teaching me how to cook.
I knew you were going to say no to that.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say no
He's
to that.
teaching me. I wouldn't say he's inspiring me. He's just teaching me.
But
That's all.
were you not afraid to touch the oven?
For a long time, yes.
So then that meant
So
he
he's
inspired
inspired
you,
you.
right? You know whether you want to put it out there or not, motherfucker. He inspired you.
Well, maybe so, but you know.
Okay, well there you go.
But either way, he taught me how to cook, and you know that's great.
Right.
But the thing is, you know, give it accolades. Like I was saying earlier with Stevie Wonder. You know, I don't give him props because he's blind. I give him props because he's a good
Well, I
musician.
don't think a lot of people do give him props because he's blind.
Oh, you'd be surprised,
dude.
But it brought awareness.
Oh,
Maxwell.
go ahead, Clarence. Rip him a one.
Fuck, you know, I love Stevie Wonder. Let me tell you
He's
something.
great. I love
listen,
Stevie
and I know
Wonder,
you do.
too.
Hey, you can't. No one can hate on Stevie Wonder.
No.
But dude, reality, this fucking guy plays the piano like somebody with, 20/20 vision here.
but it has nothing to do with vision. He's just a good musician.
You know, and you're probably right. And you know what? And probably I'm probably wrong for saying that, but for some strange
No,
reason,
you're not.
my brain just kicks in. Hey, that guy shouldn't be playing that well. This is the way I am. I mean, I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
It's just built in.
That's a cited built-in mindset.
But
Yeah,
how
I'm
are we
sorry.
supposed to
just
know
built in.
unless they gave us that awareness of it? The more awareness that's out there, the less of you feeling like you're an infant of picking up a bar and people giving you freaking kudos about doing it, or walking down the street by yourself.
I mean, obviously the fact you're doing it, you wouldn't do something you couldn't do.
As we grow as a nation, and year after year after year, whatever you want to call it, nation or whatever you want to call it, but after year, we come a long ways from the dark ages to walking.
Not him. It's always dark for him.
What is evolution? So basically, what we're looking for is evolution from your disability.
I mean, for me, obviously, when I'm doing some shit, I'm doing it. You know, I don't really think much about it.
I mean, like the deaf people, they had to fight about driving. Okay, it's no different than if you had your car stereo on. A person who is deaf, they can still drive, but that was a really long battle for them. They had to prove that to society and make them more aware that they can drive and be safer than somebody who can see, somebody that can hear.
I guess. I mean,
but that's where they're at now. They can drive now.
I'm just not thinking about it from that perspective, obviously, because I'm not a sighted person.
How would you feel if you had parents that said, "Oh no, you're going to get hurt. We don't want you climbing. We don't want you hiking. Oh, we don't want you trying gymnasts. Oh, we don't want you trying cooking."
Well, I guess I wouldn't know any better.
But now that the parents know that there's other people capable of doing this, gives you a chance to be more independent and to grow as a person further in life.
Hey, you talk about these little. Let me just talk about these little bitty moments, Maxwell, and this is for you. These are the little bitty moments, and you may not want to call it inspiration, but I have these days when I'm driving down the fucking street and every damn thing is wrong. I'm sitting on this freaking pity pot, right, and everything is freaking wrong. And you know what? I pull up to a fucking corner. And there's a guy with a cane. Or there's a guy that is limitless. There's a guy that has less means to get around than I am. And that guy is going on about his or her life. Right. And you know what? Now, I got to tell you something. When I pass through that light and I get on the other side of it, I feel about this freaking big. Yeah. Because here I am. I'm in the car. I got all of my families. I got everything. And let me tell you what. I would hate for those kind of defining moments to be taken away from me because people feel like, they don't want to inspire. Now, I don't know. It may not be inspiration, but let me tell you.
I don't think they're trying to inspire you, but it just happens.
It doesn't matter. Exactly right.
It's a life lesson, and let me tell you what. It gets me off of the pity pot more often than not. I can have my shit in the dumps, but let me tell you what. When I see people that have less than me, when I see people that it takes a lot more for them to move through life than me, I just stop the freaking whining. For that moment.
So stop your freaking
whining.
whining.
I think it's sighted people who become inspired.
No, why does it always have to be a fucking
person?
You know what? I decided you don't like fucking women. You don't like this shit. You know what you need to do? You need to take us out with fucking guy because he didn't give you a sight from the beginning. I think that's what you're pissed off about.
Oh yeah, I'm mad about being blind.
I think that's it.
No.
I think really that's it.
No, what?
I think I figured it out. You're pissed off because you're blind. You want to be sighted.
That's it. How'd you know?
It.
How'd you know, man?
That's it.
I've been this way 39 years of my life. And I'm upset about being blind. Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
That's Shirkman trying to be funny.
Nah, I'm not trying to be funny.
But that wouldn't be what I'd be pissed about.
Well, okay, then what is it? Why can't people take inspiration from shit? Why are you so down on that shit? I don't understand it.
And why can't you take the awareness for what it is?
I don't understand it. People take inspiration. You keep saying it's a sighted thing. It's not a fucking sighted thing.
It's not a sighted thing.
Sighted people are inspired by that shit.
It could be a female thing, a male thing.
So wait a minute. Oh, no. You're wrong. Hang on one second. Didn't you just say that it was a fucking blind? Didn't you just say another fucking blind person was the one that was inspired by the blind girl?
Well, yeah,
so that's not a fucking sighted thing, is it?
That's what surprised me. It actually kind of surprised me.
Oh, so now it's a surprise.
It was a surprise. It surprised me because I'm like,
maybe she's inspired by that girl taking the chance of getting on a pole and maybe cracking her neck off because she can't see how many flips or jumps she needs to make.
Do you know how many blind strippers have been fucking inspired by other blind strippers?
I guess so. See, look, Chirpin's always gonna make a joke. So.
Fucking half-price lap dance.
Yeah. She wouldn't know if you raped her off at 20.
I'd like to make change in that business.
Hey, give her $1 and tell it's
hard to make change up in there, brother.
Exactly.
God.
So yeah, I mean, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
but I think sighted people are the ones who are inspired by that stuff.
No,
which-
it's
not.
Now, how can you we just fucking said it was a blind person that was inspired. How can you say sighted people?
But
You're a racist against that shit.
It's got to do.
you
Okay,
talking about?
so let's
Man,
take
you
this
need to go back and
okay.
get the GED.
So we're gonna go
If not, execute my ass, right?
Just in case you guys don't know, Maxwell wants to kill everybody that's got a GED.
Or doesn't have one, right?
Doesn't have one.
Execute that fucker. Get a little fucking mustache and then. But you know what I'm saying. It's another blind person, but yet you throw it on sighted shit all the time. It's not sighted people that said it. It was a blind person. So why aren't you hitting the blind person that said that?
That's what I was doing originally.
I know, but you're saying, well, because it's a sighted thing. Well, it wasn't. It was a blind person that said they were inspired by the other blind person.
Right, it just kind of
why did it
surprised me
go
a
back?
little bit.
But why did it go back to the sighted? Well, it's the sighted that are inspired. No,
because you're not
it
winning
wasn't.
your argument here.
Because it's usually sighted people who are.
But no, leave that part out of it, because this is not what it was at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it was another blind person,
so
and that's what made it weird. That's why I was like, wow, you got a blind person tar-breeding.
But then
no,
why
she's
you going
not
to the sighted?
tar-breeding. Why do you say she's tar-breeding?
Because she's
inspiring other people, saying, "See, you can do this."
Sometimes
you were scared to cook, right?
Sometimes
and then
it's not that I'm losing the argument, but it's just that
and you're not scared anymore to cook, right?
get tired of pushing my point.
No, you're pushing your point.
You know, it's
in the
not that I'm
wrong
losing
direction.
it. It's just that I'm tired of pushing the motherfucker.
No, you're not, because you're not going to win.
Not when you're saying it's a sighted thing when it was a blind person that made the comment. No, you can't win that one.
So
you have to go back to the blind person that was inspired by the blind person. You can't say it's a sighted thing when it wasn't a sighted person that said it. So you can't win that. You have to
This is how people do challenges all the time. They get inspired by other people when they see them do
Well, great. That's fucking great for them. I never personally was inspired by that, but that's,
yes, you were. You learned how to cook. You were scared to cook.
I was taught how to cook. I didn't go, damn.
But you know,
oh my God! There's another blind person.
Okay. So give me a definition of your inspiration.
Of something that inspires me, or
Yes.
someone that inspires me.
Yes.
Well, I guess there's a lot of people that inspire me, but it's not because they're blind. Matter of fact, most of the people that inspire me are sighted. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and it's just most of the people that I look to that I've found, just happen to be sighted, and it's for other reasons. It has nothing to do with blind or sighted or anything.
But so there's nothing wrong with being inspired by somebody,
There's
whether
nothing
they're
wrong with
blind or not.
No, but I think sometimes it's the wrong reason. That's my whole
Well,
thing.
I'll give you that. I'm not saying
It's just
that every
that what I'm
time.
feeling right now is that you're not inspired by her story.
No.
Yes.
What the fuck's wrong with that?
No, you're not inspired by
You
her
don't have
story
to be. You don't
because
have to
you're
be.
beating it down to the ground. Why does she have to be blind? Why do they have to say that? Why does she have to be a blind gymnast? Why can't she just be a gymnast?
Right, just look at her as a
so
gymnast.
You're not
She's good.
inspired by that story, and that's okay. It's your opinion.
Right.
But there may be other people out on Facebook.
Hey, I'm inspired by the fact that she's a
inspired by that
gymnast,
story.
period. Look at me. I'm a fat fuck. I can't do all that kind of shit. So the fact that she
Have you tried?
You
should start that girl. She might inspire you.
I'd fuck myself up. I already know that.
Yeah, you would.
But
you don't have nothing to worry about. Though. You probably bounce right the fuck back up with that gut there. You would doink right back up.
I don't know, man. I think I'd break some shit.
You probably would. You probably break and fucking bend the bar.
I probably would. Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some bones.
Oh, you're worried about yourself?
Yeah, myself, my body. But no, I think it's great that she's a gymnast, no question. She probably can do some shit that I'm like, oh wow. But it wouldn't have to do with the fact she's blind.
But this story's just not for you.
Right, the story's not for me. It doesn't inspire me.
But it didn't have to inspire you. It inspired somebody else.
Yes.
So what do you care?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
Why does it bother you?
I just thought it was kind of funny that a blind person got so wild.
But you get
about
upset
it.
about another blind person being inspired. For you, it's like, because I don't think your entire life that you truly
like your
believed you were
personal
inspired
mission.
by everything. You felt you need to overcome everything, and in doing so, you don't need to be inspired by anybody. You can do it yourself. And we talked about this the other day. I think one of your biggest things is the word no to you is a fucking goddamn devil popping up with a pitchfork and shoving up your ass.
It is. It is. That's right.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And you defy everything that you believe to be anything that should inspire or motivate anybody to do something, because they should want to do it on their own.
Right.
And you think everybody should be like you.
Yeah, it'd be a better
The
place.
whole world should be all Maxwell's.
Yeah. it
Oh,
should be-
God help us.
It'd be a better place.
Oh, God, no,
We would not ever move forward.
So much
We
better.
would not.
There would be no more sex going on. No kids. We all hate one another.
That's it.
Wow, you got me painted as this hateful fucking.
No, you're just a guy with the devil the pitchfork up your ass.
That's right. I'm trying to keep that pitchfork out of my ass. That's all.
You should have been happy that somebody else was happy for somebody who accomplished a big deal in their life.
Or not even care about it if it wasn't your thing.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't comment on it. I just talked
You
about it
are
on the show.
commenting right now. We've been
On the
talking about it
show?
for the last half
Just
an hour.
don't use the word inspirational and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
He wants to. He doesn't mind
No, he
helping
used
people.
another word.
Right. He doesn't mind
What was that
helping
word?
people. He doesn't mind
Jerkman?
pushing, playing forward. He doesn't mind if someone gets off the pity pot. But just
Don't inspire
don't
my
fucking
ass.
Be inspired. You better not be inspired.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Hey.
No, here's what I know. I could imagine, and I try to imagine. I don't know if I can, but I try to. I mean, what if someone was constantly telling me everything that I normally do every day, and I've been doing for a long time, even though to some people it may be challenging, that they would come and give me some sort of an accolade. I would imagine after
It would get to be boring. It would be annoying.
It's insulting, is what it is.
Yeah, and you know what?
That'd be like saying, "You're black and you plan to have your own business."
Yes, you know what?
people don't usually work.
I feel you. Hey,
it's that kind of shit.
No,
you know?
I've been there, done that, bought the T-shirt. Let me tell you, and I understand it. So, but you know what? In this case, I just don't know if that would be inaccurate. I mean, a comparison, Maxwell. I really don't.
Yeah,
because
you're pretty close, man. You're up there.
But not really, because it was
but not really.
It was a blind girl that was inspired by another person. It wasn't you specifically. It wasn't asking you to be inspired. They didn't come up and say, "Look at me. I'm blind. You should be inspired by this."
Well, in reality, I got an opportunity to overcome that statement and to have a business.
Right, because
I do.
But nobody, you knew as a person, man, this is what I want to do.
But the thing is, because
Nobody
he
had
went
to
ahead
inspire
and
you to
did
do
that,
it.
and
Right.
because because of when he did that, it breaks the stereotype, and people are now aware of that statement that they're making. It just takes time for people to start opening up their minds and moving forward.
There's prejudice everywhere against everything.
I mean,
and if we don't inspire one another to get past it, how are we ever going to?
I wonder what people say when they have said to you that, hey, I don't think that he can do that. I don't think that's accomplishable. And you know what? 6 months later, not only are you fucking doing it, you're doing it with ease. I mean, what do people say? What do people say? And I'm sure you've had that.
Oh, it's happened. It's happened. And actually, yes, and it's one of those things where, like you said, I don't think about it. I just do it. Oh damn! Is that somebody's phone?
No.
So yeah, I don't think about that stuff. I just do it. It's not like I'm going. Well, I want to make a market for the blind community.
Well, no one's saying that.
I just do it.
It just
man.
accidentally happens.
It just accidentally happens. Exactly. So that's just what I do. I'm not really thinking that far ahead when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just let it happen.
No, I feel you.
But I'm telling you, it's you always have to have a beginning somewhere to bring more awareness. So then when I know you're not going to have children.
Somebody's sparking the fucking.
Somebody's hitting a bong over there.
It does sound like somebody's hitting the weed.
Yeah, this vapor shit. I'm worried.
So the next generation of little ones that are
never know.
blind, they don't have to go through what you went through.
Well, you hope they don't, but
Okay.
But I don't say that I went through. It was so hard growing up as a blind man.
Well, no, but because of those accomplishments and because of people having more awareness of everything, you're actually giving each generation below you more of not having those SMJs that you have. All
I don't know, man. The SMGs still continue. It's funny. When I was younger, as a kid, it really didn't happen as much. It's when you become an adult is when they start occurring.
No, it's when you became an adult that you started making a bigger deal out of things that had always been occurring.
you just start seeing it more. I think.
It's because
now you're out on your own, man. Before you had your parents.
How can you say that when you were a kid? You constantly get accolades whether you're blind or whatever.
Well,
you poo-poo in the party. Oh, yay.
Oh, no. I'm talking about it, just SMJ related shit in general. As a kid, you're obviously they think, well, your parents are there. They're going to help you through this. Where now I'm an adult. They're like, whoa, wait a minute. No. He lives alone. I am about to call the Blind Association. I'm going to call the ADA. He shouldn't live alone. It's like busybody ass motherfuckers.
But you know what? Us sighted people get the same damn
I was
shit.
going to say, that has nothing to do with being blind. We get the same thing.
Well,
Don't think you're privileged, motherfucker.
That's the thing, just busybody ass people, that shouldn't be in your business, but are,
Once again, it has nothing to do with blindness or sight.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's just one annoyance. But you get more shit as you get older. That's all. More SMJ-ery. But You know, I don't know.
Wait until that nursing home.
I already told him, you know, this son of a bitch is going to, after 29 days of them putting a pillow over his face and kicking him in the nuts in the nursing home, he's going to start to wake up a little. I'm going to be
He's going to be thinking about going, I should listen to them 20 years ago.
I'm going to be in the bed right next to him. He's going to like, I know him. I don't know his ass.
No,
Beat me with a fucking...
it's all him.
Yeah.
Just take it all over there.
We did a show together. Oh, no, we didn't. I don't know him.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, man. That's just the kind of person I am, you know?
Yeah, I'm not going to sit. I'm telling you, in the nursing home, I am not. No way. You're on your own, motherfucker.
Oh, you'll be dead before me anyway.
I probably will be. Thank God. And sit next to her, yeah.
Counting on it.
He just want to be 80 years old doing a radio station with you.
Yeah.
Oh, God help
shit.
us.
Beating up about the same things.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Man, another 20 years doing a show with you. God, can you imagine that one?
Well, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
You just made my head hurt.
God.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what we're all saying.
You'd
Yeah.
be like, my Social Security's gone. I ain't got nobody around.
Well, shit, we're going on what? The eighth
season.
Or is it the 9th? Fuck, I don't know.
It's the 9th. It'll be the 9th season coming up. So another year, we'll be doing this a decade already.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, we would sure love to hear him on TMG. This guy. He's great. He's awesome. No doubt about it.
Well, you know, I would always come on TMG.
He's awesome.
If you want me to come on in and do some shit with you guys sometimes, I would be glad to.
Shit, we'd love to. You know, man, God, you're awesome, dude.
I would love it.
Fuck, man. You know, I was telling my wife, I said, you know, shit, I come over to All Talk Radio. You know, to do this shit, you gotta have personalities.
Oh, yeah.
Personality.
Oh, yeah.
TIES and shit.
That's got to be plural, right?
Yes. Yeah, I thought you just throw up a microphone and go at it, but hey, not the case.
No, some people think that.
Yeah, they do.
But hey, you know,
not the case.
Well, shit. How many years? You know, we don't nothing's scripted here. We don't do anything in script.
No, we didn't write any of this shit tonight.
2 hours a night, 5 days a week.
Yeah. Wow. Aren't we fucking? People look at. Hey, people think that's inspiring. How do you do that shit fucking 5 nights a week?
Yeah, it is true. How do we do it?
Well,
Yeah, there are times I don't know.
Oh, you just live in a world as fucked up as the one we live in.
That's right. That's all you need.
That's it. That's all you need.
You'll find a lot of shit to talk about. Let me say.
That's probably true.
Hell, I asked that question. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Wow. Damn.
So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and this was
wrapping it up.
Wow,
Yep, you're down to that last minute anyway.
We've had some really great fucking shows this year so far.
Yeah, we have.
You know, really charged and really, you know, we're, you know, even though, hey, we're a lot of arguing, but that's great.
We're going to break Maxwell down yet.
Yeah.
You will not break him down. You will not break him down.
His claim is because I'm getting pussy now that I'm actually, you know, now I'm pussy whipped. So.
Yeah, see, you're starting to lose your old jerkman edge, man.
I still got an edge, trust me.
My edge is still there, hasn't changed.
And she's getting laid.
Well, I don't think that has nothing to do with that.
What was that about? That was a one-way.
You know, well, I got to give you shit, Jerkman, just like you give me shit, you know?
That's what I'm here for.
Don't lose your edge, man.
I'm here for that.
Well, that's okay, because I got shit to give you right now.
Oh, is that right?
I do.
Oh, you give me that shit. If you can ever get the board to work back there.
You know,
all right,
kiss my
fuckers. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ, been inspired by the blind man Jerkman.
I'm Cockatiel.
I'm Ocelot.
Clarence with us tonight.
Clarence Harris, also known as Never Late for Dinner.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
See ya.
It's the shit.